like, do what I should, like.
Yeah.
Ain't this what they've been waiting for? You ready? Pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like this. In a matter of time I spent on some in the back of the locked on wrist. See my dreams unfold, nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. Got shorty, she try and bless me like I said I chew. Like a sneeze, please for them getting cream. Never let them get in between of what we started. Look, but I'm lying hearted. They love me when I was stuck and they hated when I departed. I go and get it regardless. Draw it like I'm an artist, no crawling. Went straight to walking with foreigns in my garages are foreign. Anything for $1, they tell me get him, I got him. I did it without an album. I did it with Mariah. Lil', I'm on fire. Icy as a hockey ring, Philly flyer. When I bought the Rolls Royce, they thought it was lease. Then I bought that new Ferrari, hey, to rest in peace. Hey, to rest in peace to the parking lot. Phantom so big, can't even fit in the parking spot. You ain't talking about my then what you talking about? Moving silent, and I don't talk a lot. I don't say a word. I don't say a word. Was on my grind and now I got what I deserve. Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? When I wrote I asked them all, y'all thought it was rented?
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren. To the right side. Nice to the hoop.
What a good pass. I mean, Booker so unselfish, showing he's not just a finisher.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
On the board is your hype squad. Time to get up from your seats and make some noise for t-shirt time.
All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now Williams. Shot clock at 6. He's looking for Hartenstein and finds him.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Here's KD. Here's Richards. Second chance shot. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Booker. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Booker outside. Pass to Richards. Outside Beal. Back to Richards. From the wing. And the shot falls short this time.
And a nice job of utilizing his body to get around the defender. But that's just a tough one to knock down consistently.
But let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Here's KD. After the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Right wing. Here's Booker. Back to Richards. Outside Durant. Shoots over Holmgren. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Well, there's just great poise when you're talking about KD. His basketball management skills are excellent.
Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a #2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Booker. He's now 1 for 2. 2 with that bucket.
Well, you see how confident Devin Booker is down low. Doesn't even think twice about looking to score in there.
You know, you talk about a foundational piece. To start his career, Devin Booker toiled through, what, Doris, a half a decade of losing in Phoenix.
It was all of that, Kevin, but what I admired most is through all of that losing, he never stopped working. And the losing never stopped bothering him. He never got comfortable with it. Now, all of a sudden, other players see his talent, they want to join him, and it's a much more competitive basketball team.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Outside for Durant. Takes the 3. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Durant's got 5.
The confidence of Kevin Durant. He gets it and takes the shot. Very simple. Catch and shoot, baby.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
The Suns shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
And the technical free throw is good.
An elite offensive threat. Booker continues to try and find ways to improve his game.
Thunder trailing by 4. Outside, Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Dort. And he drives in. It's deflected. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
That attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. And here's Booker following Lou Dort's 3. Pass to O'Neal. KD on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. O'Neal. And Holmgren pulls it down. Oklahoma City trailing. From deep, Williams gets the three-pointer to fall. Williams has got 5 now.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Screen by O'Neal. Booker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And one on Holmgren.
Yeah, Booker understands how to navigate his way to the paint, and he's not going to shy away from contact. Nicely done to pick up the foul.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And Williams drops them both. Jones with it. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Thunder lead by 2. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Pitt. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
O'Neal outside. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Here's Beal. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The Thunder with the lead. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Dunn.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Jones. Screen by O'Neal. To the middle. Over Holmgren. O'Neal misses.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And with the score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for it.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. It's Beal on the wing. Dunn looking over the floor. Screen by O'Neal. Dunn misses. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Screen by Hartenstein. Offensive rebound. Can't get the putback. And it's Phoenix's ball. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. O'Neal on the wing. Booker outside. Pass to Plumlee. It's stolen by Dort. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Shot clock at 5. Hartenstein up top. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Williams can't get it to go. Beal with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Wasted no time on that one.
The sweet shooter looks good from any range. The mid-range, Bradley Beal says, yes, sir, that's in my bag.
The big challenge in Beal's career, Doris, has been staying consistently healthy, right?
There's no question about it, Kevin, because you never have doubted the talent. I mean, Bradley Beal is a 3-tool player. He came into the league as an elite shooter, but now has become incredibly good with the basketball in his hand. The good news, he's always been resilient and fought hard to come back as quickly as possible.
Here's O'Neal. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Doris, when you take a look at someone like Royce O'Neal, what do you see?
I mean, so many things, Kevin. There's great intangibles with this young man. Hard worker, incredibly smart defensively, versatile defensively, and he's so often matched up against the opponent's best scorer and relishes it. I love that.
He hits the second from the line. Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Chet Holmgren has a slender frame, but he's determined to still protect the rim. Coach Dagnall said he'll get dunked on 10 straight times if that's what the game calls for. He paused and then added, he won't actually get dunked on 10 straight times. He's going to get a couple of those too. Kevin, he certainly will.
I agree. You know, David, he is fearless. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. So both teams making some changes here. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. They trail by 6. For the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Pass to Williams. Holmgren trying to get open.
Well, how about the defense from Kevin Durant? Sends that shot back.
To the inside. Done outside. Now Booker over Williams. Booker draws the double. 4 on the shot clock. Williams with the steal.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 8 now for Oklahoma City. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Oklahoma City out in front. They're up by 8. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. The Thunder leading by 8. Outside, Dort. Holmgren in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Bangs home the trifecta. Holmgren's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And the rejection by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds, and last touch by Holmgren. Now here's Booker. 9 points in the game so far. Here's KD. Blocked again. Williams scanning the floor. Into the lane. The kick out to Williams. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And the Thunder lead by 14.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. That's going to send Kevin Durant to the line. That one on Dort. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and, Greg, efficient.
And, Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Suns trail by 15. And here's Booker. Whoa! Booker playing big inside.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
6 to shoot. Here's Dort. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Doris, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation, and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
There's a screen. Here's Beal. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder lead by 15. Pass to Holmgren. Lets it go with the 3. The rebound by Richards. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Booker looking around. Shoots over Dort. Got a hand on it.
Boy, Lou Dort has more than earned his reputation as a defensive stopper. Twice on the pipes. You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Over in the corner, Williams. And finished off by Williams.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Booker inside. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And the baseline jumper, no good. Suns trail by 13. Booker outside. Booker draws the double. Pass to Richards. Back to Booker. Now, here's Dunn. Here's KD. A second chance effort with 1 on the clock. No good at the rim. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
I love when Shai does not just settle for a layup. Finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
Here's Richards. Can't hit from in close. The Thunder lead by 15. Here's Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter. Pass to Booker. Back to Richards. Williams with the block. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points in the game.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And Richards has it in the corner. The 8-footer. And so it's Oklahoma City with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. Their defense. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Suns trail by 19. Plumlee with the screen. To the paint. No good. Williams with the defensive effort. Williams attacking. Dunn with some nice D.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And that's going to be a travel. Booker outside. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
If Devin Booker's cooking, it's a wrap, folks. This guy makes the game look easy.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Dunn.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Good D by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defender in position there and with a height advantage. The fade away was really his only choice, but still a tough shot.
Back to Williams. Over in the corner, Dort. Good. A nice assist for Williams. And the Thunder lead by 20.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Oklahoma City leading by 20. Here's Williams. Sinks it after the cagey pump fake.
Well, great decision from Dort. If your teammate is open, get him the basketball. Nicely done.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
O'Neal. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. And Gilgeous-Alexander. Here we go. Now O'Neal. Pass to Booker. From the arc. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
You've got to be there on the catch if Devin Booker gets an opportunity from the perimeter. This guy too good a shooter.
And it's good for 2.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And Phoenix making a change here. Booker inside. Here's Dunn. Pass to Richards. 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back.
Just had to read it. They know my name, I ain't had to repeat it. I'm with the ride with the blah blah. All that like Kel and Keaton. Yeah, I'm with all that. I'm with all that. All that. Yeah, I'm with all that. I'm with all that. All that. All that. All that. I'm with all that. All that. All that. I'm with all that. I'm with all that.
We checked your file, you are not. No. You never swap chili for EBT. In Vegas, my Chiefs Taylor Swift stay red T2 pop. We be too West, what nose be too. Moving won't leave like tennis that squat. The best advice come from villains. What it do, lil? Big back, tube sock. Fell in love with my mirror, everything your crew not. With the road wop, get. Why?
Same troop, I just had to read it. They know my name, I ain't had to repeat it. I'm with the ride with the blah blah. All that like Kel and Keaton. Yeah, I'm with all that. I'm with all that. All that. Yeah, I'm with all that. I'm with all that. All that. All that. All that. I'm with all that. All that. All that. I'm with all that. I'm with all that.
The Bucks continue their journey as they play an interconference matchup on the road. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us as well. Here's Lillard. Can't cash in from close range. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets. to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do. One thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Here's Brown. That's tipped and stolen by Lillard. For the finish, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
And that's like taking candy from a baby. When Lillard gets his hands on the ball with open court in front of him, he's going all the way.
The kick out to Porter. Makes it off the glass.
They're setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Michael Porter making his last shot. Here's Lopez. Back to Giannis. Just 5 on the clock. Here he goes. Out to Kuzma. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Here's Brown. Gordon a screen. Pass to Porter. Fires the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Porter's got 5 now.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
The Bucks shooting their first foul shot of the game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
And the technical free throw is good. Now here's Lopez. Kicks it out to Lillard. Kuzma outside. Clock at 4. A shot from the low post is good.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But, Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And, Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader. But he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Now Lillard, following the three-point attempt by Aaron Gordon. To the middle. Pass to Lopez. Here's the three. Knocks down the 3 ball.
It catches people off guard to see what a smooth stroke Lopez has for a big fella.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Brown. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Lillard outside. 5 to shoot. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. The wide open look here for Lopez. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Just taking what the defense allows. I mean, nice recognition there by Lopez. This guy has seen it all. Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Brown. Here's Jokic. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Oh, you got to put a body on Jokic or he'll torch you on the offensive glass.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Substitution on the court.
Milwaukee in the lead. And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
Here's the Nuggets with the ball. Here's Brown. Pass to Gordon. Jokic a screen from the baseline. Second shot opportunity. Kicks it out to Gordon. Sinks the three-pointer.
And I feel like Jokic has 360-degree vision. I mean, no matter where the open man is, he's going to find him.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 5. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land. Lillard's got 8 points.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Jordan with the rebound. Here's Porter. And it's all evened up. He's got 7.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Tie game and some big points being put up on the board. Clark as we wrap up the first. And we'll get going after this from 18. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Nuggets in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
And that's just a risky play. To make a heave like that, not worth it.
And the Bucks with possession. They kick it out to Green. Hits the three-point bomb. Green's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Bucks.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. Hey, Stan, we've heard talk about players not heaving up a shot at the buzzer to protect their shooting percentage. Have you run into that at all?
Oh, Kevin, that definitely happens. Players are concerned about all of those numbers, shooting percentages being one of them, because they become a factor in contract negotiations. But they have to realize, number one, you've got to do what gives your team a chance to win. And number 2, with all the analytics, teams separate out what they call heaves at the end of quarters.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. 21st pick in the 2022 draft, Christian Brown, who won a title with Denver during his rookie year. And their coach, Michael Malone, used him in certain situations, and he flourished.
Well, you know, Kevin, he won a college championship the year before. This guy's played in a lot of high-pressure games, and that is what has given Michael Malone the confidence to go with him. He was ready for those moments.
Ready indeed. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Takes the 3. Jokic grabs the miss.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That is his first foul of the game. Shot from the inbound. The rebound by the Bucks. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Lopez inside. Back to Prince. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. Sweet little floater. Lopez has got 10 points in the game.
Can't let Lopez get comfortable down low. The second he does, there's no stopping.
Going inside, and it's sent back by Lopez. Trent with the wide open look. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. And it's a 5-point Bucks lead to the wing on the left. Over to the left wing. Here's Brown. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Milwaukee leading by 4. Giannis high post. The kick out to Lopez. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Here's Giannis. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And his athleticism comes through in all kinds of ways. You've got to be nimble to make moves like Giannis. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The Nuggets have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And looking back, Coach, how great was it to see the Nuggets win their first title back in 2023?
One of the great NBA stories, Kevin. It was huge. It was a moment years in the making. That championship meant so much to the city of Denver and its fans.
Bien sûr. Super. Yeah. Bien sûr que je vais faire une comme ça, bien comme je sais pas quoi. On va avoir notre faire les courses. Yeah, je suis quand même en train de vivre comme $20 dans mon compte, donc je peux faire un aller-retour. Ouais. Bon, les 8 heures ici, c'est $20 plus cela. Yeah.
Milwaukee in the lead. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Antetokounmpo, no good. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. Pass to Jordan. Gordon with it. Outside, Porter. Down low, Jordan. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. A tight game here in Denver. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Lets the three fly. Good! Giannis from deep.
You like to see Giannis hitting those, but you'll live with that if you're the defense.
Nice move. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his second trip to the free throw line. He misses the free throw.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Let's go, fans. I want to hear you get wild right now.
Ça, vous avez pensé que tu parles?
And the second free throw, good. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Kicks it out to Prince. No good with the triple. The Nuggets trailed by 5. Here's Gordon. Pass to Porter. Kicks it out to Gordon. There's the triple. Here's Jordan. Back to Porter. Over Lopez. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Bucks ahead. They lead by 5. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Here's Brown. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Lillard. Goes up, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
And no doubt about it, Lillard is an effective half-court player, but he's also lethal in transition.
Here's Jordan over Lopez. The shot's good from Jordan. Jordan's got his second bucket. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee, leading by 5. Inside, Antetokounmpo, automatic.
You love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful. Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Kuzma outside. Offline with his 3.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted. There's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. Back to Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think, first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws. Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And oh, here we go. Lopez has got the fast break chance.
Showing great vision in delivering the pass out in front.
Here's Murray on the wing. Porter. And another miss by Denver.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Prince trying to free himself up. Antetokounmpo, no good.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Murray. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Love to see Giannis get aggressive on defense, using that reach to track down the block.
Bucks passing it around.
2 minutes.
Lillard outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Trent. Lopez from long range. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Here's Murray. Back to Jokic. Goes back up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr.
Probably as great a feel for the game as anyone. Jokic knows how to get the upper hand against the defender.
The amazing Nikola Jokic, Stan. How fun is this guy for us to watch every time we do a game?
Yeah, he's such an interesting guy, Kevin. He's got so many skills, and he's led the league in touches, but he's near the bottom in how long the ball sticks in his hand. Constantly making quick decisions and passes. This guy is really like watching the best we've ever seen.
I would agree. And what a quality to know where to go with the ball when the pressure arrives. Both teams will make substitutions. And Jokic drops them both. Last season, Stan, Jokic passed LeBron's all-time triple-double mark. And he did it stunningly in 813 fewer games.
Yeah, now it's really possible, Kevin, that he's going to end up at the top of that triple-double list by the time his career's over. He's got the big O and Westbrook in his sights. You know, don't sell this guy short. He can do it almost any night.
The Nuggets trailed by 3. Here's Brown, and the shot goes in. Brown's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
Outside Portis. Trent outside. Launches it. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Nuggets now on offense. Here's Brown. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4. 32 seconds left to play in the third. Smith outside. Back to Lillard. It's Prince on the wing. Lillard left side. Back to Trent. Shot clock at 6. Prince wide open. Buries it from 3-point range. Prince has got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Bucks. Here's Brown. And that one good. Brown's got the game tied up here for the Nuggets.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Buck.
The Bucks, 49.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Now, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Porter. Bucks passing it around. And a wide open look for Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Portis has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Milwaukee. And here's Gordon. Out left to the wing. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Off target with his 3. Pass to Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Green. The three-pointer, no good. The Nuggets trailed by 5. Outside Gordon. Jordan on the wing. Here's Brown. From deep, Jokic. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And that's what Jordan does best. An extremely lethal dunker.
It's Trent on the wing. No good from outside. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 24 points.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
And a wide open look for Porter. And again, the Bucks miss. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. In for the Bucks.
Poked away. And stolen by Kuzma. Pushing it up. Here's Lopez. Rebound by the Nuggets. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul.
Second team foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bucks?
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Goes up on the wing. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Milwaukee in the lead. Lillard left side. Prince outside. Beyond the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Bucks leading by 4. Lillard with it. Pass to Lopez. A 3-ball. Offensive rebound. Giannis on the follow.
Yeah, boy, the length of Giannis to get to the miss, and then the offensive ability to do damage afterward. And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Kicks it out to Prince. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Nuggets on D. Trailing by 4. Kicks it out to Prince. Connects from 3-point range. Prince has got 6 here in this quarter.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
On the wing, Giannis. Inside, Lopez. 3-pointer. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Boy, they needed that one. And Gordon delivers. His productive habits really paid off there.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Perfectly done at the strike there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Pass to Prince. Back to Lillard. Now here's Prince. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Just 4 to shoot. Bangs home the trifecta. Prince has got the lead up to 10 now for the Bucks.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Bucks.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Prince.
And he found a way to leave his mark on every facet of the game. His activity and energy were huge factors.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second.
They get Russell Westbrook.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
And he sinks the second.
Yeah, you'd like to convert them all, but that should still be enough to secure the win.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Westbrook. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Well, this one is winding down now. Milwaukee can watch the clock run out. Here's Gordon. There's Porter with the 3. Misses there. And so it's the...
J'ai fait les grands. Tu as vu comment j'ai perdu les reins quand j'ai fait la primaire, il a eu 0 points. Et je l'ai bench. That was a bad mistake.
make you special. And so special, so special, so special. That's why me. Girl and them a chase like petal.